You want to leave your marriage because your man cheated on you. I don't understand. My sister, all men cheat. It rains everywhere. My name is Haritha. I am regular but uncommon. I am the first and last of my kind. I am one of Allah's countless blessings to this generation. Welcome to Haritha Online. Peace unto you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Haritha and here is Haritha Online. If you are a returning viewer and subscriber, I say thank you so much for your continuous support. I do not take it for granted. Like, thank you. And if you are seeing my face for the first time, thank you for stopping by. And I hope that you decide to become a part of my support system on this platform. Yeah, so from the title, you can already guess what we are here to talk about. Yeah, so yeah, cheating. It's just like an age long, conversation or topic for conversation or discussion. And what actually, influenced this video is a show that I watched where men aired their opinion on cheating. Yes, I really had someone from the show, like a guest on the show, that took me aback. Like, ooh, for real though. Anyways, let's see the beginning of it all.
When it comes to cheating, we have the emotional and the physical. Now, a lot of people belong to several school of thoughts. Now, emotional cheating basically means you're invested in somebody else who is not your partner to the detriment of your partner. Physical cheating, obviously, as the name connotes, is you kind of play hanky-panky with somebody who is not your partner, which leads to issues with your original partner. So let me share this story. A couple, right? They're dating. They're saving up for a trip to France. The lady has a job, and the job, gives her the opportunity to go in an official capacity. It's work related. She gets to France, business. They go out for a drink, celebrate the meeting, whatever. One thing leads to another, and there's a couple of slip-ups, and she has a one-night stand with a guy. She gets back home, shares this with her guy. Baby, I'm sorry, it was a one-night stand, I was drunk. It doesn't mean anything. I've not finished the story.
Because we're stop.
It doesn't mean,
we all know where you're going.
it doesn't mean
Go on
anything.
anyway.
So the question is, as this guy's friend, the lady doesn't really think it's a big deal. It was physical, nothing much. There are no attractions, no attachments. What would you advise him? Ladani.
You know my response already.
I kind of know it, but I want them to know.
Okay, well, what would I advise? That it didn't mean anything, and that it was just a one-night stand thing. I would ask her what would happen if I did the same.
To break things down, first thing I realized here is it happened and she told. And the reason I like this situation is I'm a very honest person. So I'm the kind of person who, let's say it happened in my situation, I'll be honest. So I will be expecting her to. So if this happened, first thing I'll say is why? What made this happen? Why did you do this? Now for you suggesting that maybe it could happen again, I don't think so.
But you can't guarantee that.
Yeah, but guess what? Even if it did, I don't think it can happen again. If we're communicating and we're being honest with each other, and then this happened, this was a slip, the circumstances surrounding it and so on, I don't think it can happen again.
Where's the trust? Your girl slept with someone.
Yes.
Where's the trust there? Is that trust?
If there was a trust in the first place,
She
she
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have
slept
done
with
it.
anybody.
But flip the situation.
Under the
You were
It
influence.
didn't even be a topic for
So
conversation.
what would you advise the
She
guy,
wouldn't
sir?
even know.
She wouldn't
What
even
would you
know.
tell?
Yeah.
Wait, Shola, hold on. What would you
Yeah.
advise the guy, sir?
Divorce her immediately. With immediate effect. Break up straight. She's dangerous. She's not good.
But she was honest though.
To who?
She
By
said
sleeping
this
with
is it.
someone else?
Yeah.
Honest?
But she told you,
That's
sir.
not-
She told you about
She
it.
want to kill me, that's why she told me.
I still feel like it's if you flip the situation, it wouldn't even be. You would be let's be real. If we flip the situation, you'd be expecting her to forgive you.
So you should be asking Ayo now that if there was a situation
if
where
the
you made that
situation
mistake, would you
was,
want
and then
forgiveness?
you apologized,
Me
would you
as a
expect
man?
it?
Yes. Would you want forgiveness if you're the one that hurt the partner or your girlfriend?
Okay, then I'll go back to the Stone Age.
Wow.
Yeah, man is entitled to women.
A man is entitled to women.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I mean is, even religions, even African religion.
Oh, the comment section are
support
gonna
it.
light up.
Okay. Even African religion support it. Other
Yeah.
religions support it, except Christianity. And Christianity doesn't even say married one wife. We're not going to go deep. Okay. Man will cheat any day, anytime. Woman is to forgive. Okay? So it's the other way around.
Yeah, the other way around.
The man will come, some will even, go down and say, I'm sorry, this happened. And when he does that to you, you should forgive it immediately. Because most of the men will not even confess to you. They will not even tell you. Most women will say, he confessed to, I will forgive him. Okay? That does not mean it will stop. But we'll make sure you don't get to know again. But in this case, that
So it's like the idea of being jealous, of feeling like I'm jealous because it almost feels like she's property. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
It feels like she's your
yours.
she's mine.
Jeez.
So I have the right to be jealous, and she is not. You guys are individuals, and then as it happens to you, it can happen to her as well. You know this thing.
women are
At
wired.
the moment.
The way the women are wired,
Yeah.
they can condole it, they can stand it. Men cannot stand it. They are too emotional. We can kill because of women.
Some women will tell you they're also equally emotional.
yeah,
and
they are.
They can't take that
They
from
can't
you.
Some
take
women,
it.
very few.
Wow, we need
Very
to.
few.
Ladani?
I'd rightly say that for me to actually get to the point where I sleep with another woman, I don't know about other dudes talking about, yo, man, it's just a physical thing. We just wham, bam, slam, thank you, man. No. For me, it's really very deep because for me to show you my nakedness is something else. For me to actually open up. And then, of course, for me to cheat on my partner, it's deep. But if she can go ahead and do that, well, then I cannot really even fathom it. But the fact is, for me to actually get to that extent of actually sleeping with another woman, that means I'm being denied. Maybe I'm not getting enough of that action at home, and that's the reason why it's popping. And if that's the case, then why don't I just move on to marry or be with that other person, that new person, instead of coming back to all the drama?
I don't think I need to go over explaining what happened and what was said because you've watched it, yeah? You've watched it, you've heard each person's opinion on the matter. But, anyways, I am very much interested in handling specific aspects of it. In this case, I'm not going to be talking from just that aspect or perspective alone. No, I'm going to be drawing things from there and I will treat it generally. Because let's face it, his notion, that notion of yes, men should get away with it, but women should not, it's actually a notion that a lot of people buy or key into. That particular notion is very annoying. But you know what is super annoying? The fact that women also buy into it and support it and endorse it. It's not uncommon for you to see women telling you, all men cheat. It rains everywhere. They will always do it. And I'm like, are you for real though? First off, I believe that cheating is not the monopoly of any gender, of a particular gender. No, it's men that do it. No, it's not. Anyone can do it. I also do not believe in sexist statements like all women are this, all men are this. No, I do not believe in it because everyone is unique and everyone make their choices, make decisions based on their belief, their personal value system, and every other thing. So I do not believe in everybody, every this person, or every that gender, or every that faith is this or that. No, I do not believe in blanket statements or blanket stereotypes. I don't. So yeah, I'm recognizing the fact that as much as we have men cheating, we also have women doing it. Fact. But I'm just saying that we tend to think it's very excusable for men, but then it's not excusable for women. And I am not also here to say, no, if you're making excuse for women, you should also make excuse for men because I am anti-cheating. Yes, I am. No one should do it. Man, don't do it. Woman, don't do it. So I'm not coming here to say, if we want to excuse the men, let's also excuse the women. No, no one should do it. But then it doesn't mean that coming here to say no one should do it mean that everyone is going to stop it. Facts. I also know that. The fact that you, as a man, cheats, or your husband, or all the guys in your circle, the guys you've met in your life cheat, does not mean that every man out there is going to cheat. I've had this conversation, and I had someone from, the caucus of the conversation ask me, you that you have this opinion or you are saying this, what if your man cheats? Yeah, billah, but even if it happens, it still does not mean that every man cheats. He is just one man. So saying because he has done it means every other man is going to do it, no. What we do not understand is when you build that notion, and that's what you actually spread across board, they all do. It's better you just accept it. It rains everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it. It's their nature. You are subtly enabling that behavior. You are subtly enabling it. It means it's okay. You are saying it's a norm. Even if you're not comfortable with it, you are okay with it because it's a norm. It's something that will happen anyway. No, it's not something that ought to happen. So the fact that it's happening does not suddenly or automatically make it right, or it does not automatically give anyone the right to think, yes, that is a standard, that is what it should be. So I find it very annoying when it's men saying it, but I find it super annoying when it's women endorsing it, that yeah, they always will do. It's so annoying. Sometimes you see people complaining, maybe even online you see these things. Maybe a woman complains, oh, he cheated on her or something. You go to the comment section, you will see women saying, oh, is that why you want to leave? Is that why you are angry? My sister, it rains everywhere. Oh." I find it really, really stupid, honestly. Yeah, it's not going to stop for everyone, but let people decide what they can tolerate and what they cannot. You can't say because you are okay, you are an enabler of such a thing, or you are someone who endorses it, every other person must endorse it. Every other person must be comfortable with it. Some people even go ahead to say, all the people it has been happening to, or if it's happening to them, oh, it has been happening to me. So what do you want us to now? Do whatever you want to do? Nobody is saying you should do this or do that. At the end of the day, we are all entitled to our choices as adults, but do not force people have to accept it. It's not acceptable. No, it isn't. And even if you remain in it, so okay, does it then mean that anyone they cheat on should move? That's your business. If you want to move, if you want to stay, it's all up to you, because at the end of the day, it's you who is, in the situation. But at least it should not be something you become, an advocate for. It should not be something you start to endorse or think it's okay simply because it's happening to you. Even if you keep enduring it, it still does not make it right. And that's the point. It is not a norm. It does not rain everywhere. No. The second point or part to be addressed there is he also made mention of men being emotional. Well, I don't know where that is coming from, because I thought there is a general established fact, especially amongst men, that women are emotional and men are logical or rational. But then when it came to that aspect of saying, what if your wife, does it to you? It suddenly became of, we are emotional. Men are emotional and they can do anything. Really? That's what that actually shows or proves is that at the end of the or proves is that at the end of the day, cheats always make excuses. They always have one or more excuses as to why they have done it. Some will even go ahead to say, oh, it's because my wife is this, it's because my wife did this, it's because of this. Now, this is what I want to say. For every reason you think you have to cheat, your partner has even more than that reason to do the same thing. You as a man think, oh, you did this because of this. What if your wife also goes ahead to do the same thing because of one reason or also another? Or if it's you, a woman, who feel, oh, you did it because of this, what if your man also goes ahead to do it because of this or that? At the end of the day, there will always be reason to be stupid if we make that choice. Yes. Because the question is, if the other person does it to you for even more valid, in quotes, reasons, more valid reasons than you've done yours, how are you going to feel about? Are you going to be like, are you going to sit and say, oh, come give me a hug? That was truly a good reason to do it for. Yeah, I would do it for something less. So for you doing it for this big thing, I really understand. Come on. So it's just a case at the end of the day of selfishness. Selfishness, lack of discipline. It's so bad that some people even go into giving stupid, advice. Um, you know what, dress well, be dressing well, cook good food. You know what, anything he says, say okay. You know what, do this. If you like, cook the food that the sweetness will be able to solve Nigerians' problem. A man that wants to cheat will still cheat. Some will say, oh, maybe it's the sexual lifestyle that is not so good. If you like, hang your leg on the ceiling, put one on the floor, open up very well. Let him go in however he wants to. If he wants to, he still will cheat. Mhm. Same goes for the other gender. Yes, my gender. If you like, have all the money, give all the attention, do everything you think, okay, this is what they say pleases women, this is what they say do this. If she wants to cheat, she will still cheat. It's an individual thing. It's not a thing of a gender. All of them did do this, all of them do that. We are individuals, distinct, unique individuals, and we will all make different choices in life. Another point that I very much disagree with is that the whole belief system that women have been wired to accept and condone nonsense. He also mentioned it and he said, see, women have been wired to condone it, but we cannot. Anyways, it's vexing, sha. That's something we vexing. But then again, I'm not so vexed because, like I said, from amongst women, you will still see people who will be like, it's true. They wouldn't come out to say it's true. As a matter of fact, in the comment section, you will see them saying that's nonsense, this one, that one. But when you have conversation with these people, they will tell you, hey, we are more, we are more. I don't know, speak for yourself. The point for me there is I would say they have the backing of the society. Yes, if a man does it, it's not really a big deal, honestly, because let's face it, if, for example, in a family meeting or a family gathering, a man comes up and says, I'm divorcing this woman. Why? She cheats on me or she cheated on me. Everyone is going to be like, everyone is going to go into blame game mode. Straight up. No, this one, it does not matter the reason. If she was neglected, if she was this, if she was that. Well, I'm not saying that if she's neglected, she has the right to do it. No, because if you feel neglected, you have the right to walk out. Mhm. So I'm just giving it as an example that it's not going to matter what the reason is for why she has done it. But turn the table, bring it there, bring it to a family meeting and say, you know what, I'm not staying anymore. Why? Because he cheated on me or because he did this. Even from your own family, you're going to have people tell you, oh, he's a man. So at the end of the day, there is that societal backing. A lot of people feel it's okay for men to cheat. I'm saying a lot of people because this a lot of people includes women and men. I'm not going to say why men think it's because it's just some or maybe many, but definitely not all. I'm going to say they do it because number one, they want to and they can. That's number one reason. Second reason, because they lack discipline, zero discipline. Yes, every little reason is enough. Discipline and contentment, they lack it. Thirdly, because they have the backing of the majority. And fourthly, the most, I'm sure, unpopular opinion, the fact that the fear of God is not a big deal to him. Let's face it. Now, this is where everyone is going to be like, not everyone, actually, a lot of people are going to be like, I've been enjoying all the points you've been giving, but this one you've mentioned, I don't support it. I don't agree with it. Yes, we don't always agree with points that slap us left, right, and center. But it is what it is, right? If, for example, he has felt very comfortable having premarital sex with, a woman, or in this case, let's say the wife before they got married, they have been everything couples are meant to be, everything a husband and wife are meant to be. And then he suddenly gets married, and the expectation of the woman is he should be okay with me, he should be comfortable with me, I should be enough for him. Someone whom God was not enough for. Yes, because I do not know if there is, please let me know in the comment section if there is any faith that condone premarital sex. Please, if there is, I'm just saying I don't know. I'm not saying there is none. So in this case, that is God saying, do not do this. Yet he did it with you, right? And it was okay. There was no thought of, oh, there is a sin against God and all of that. Mm-mm. All of a sudden, you want to be enough. If God was not enough, you cannot be. If the fear of sinning against God is not valuable to him, is it the fear of cheating on you that would be? Anyways, already stated, this is a point that is not going to go down well with a lot of people, but it is the reality. He can't do it for God, he will do it for you. Well, I don't know. But yes, these are my top four reasons. It's never a case of, oh, because I don't believe because the wife is there, because the husband is there. Because if someone is so bad that you can no longer be contented with the person and you have to now go and commit sin just to, make up for the areas the person is lacking, it's either, okay, in my own faith, you get another. Yes. But then if you subscribe to not having more than one, even if you are a Muslim, but you subscribe to just having one because you are not a party to polygyny, there is another option, right? So no matter how we bring it, I've not been able to, see justice or justification for deliberate cheating. Yes, deliberate, because it's not like it was at gunpoint or you were under influence of something, or it's basically not in your conscious state. So if it's in your conscious state, you're not under influence of anything and you did it, the reason, like I said, there will always be reason for why this happened, why that happened. But at the end of the day, you did it because you want to. You did it because you lack discipline, even in the face of reason. Like, okay, this is the reason, but because you don't have discipline to withstand it. Firstly, because you want to. Second, or because you lack discipline. Thirdly, because you know that you get away with it. Yes, either your wife endorses it, she's not going to have issues with it, or even if she has issues, you know that you have the society that will come and support you. You know, you have people that will come as pillar to say, let him go. And fourthly, because the fear of God is not valuable to you. From that particular session alone, from that video, you could see that one of the guests was definitely against the notion of the other. That is to tell you that there is no such thing as all men are, all women are, all this are, all that are. No. At the end of the day, people's belief, notion, value system, choices will definitely be influencing factors in their lifestyles. Anyways, thank you. If you stay up to this point, thank you. And until my next upload, I say continue to stay safe, continue to stay healthy, and continue to do as much good as you can. Bye.